Binky spoke about was key. Bronzeville was the entry point for blacks in America in Chicago. In them projects in 1919 race riots. What the point what I'm trying to explain is when we were able to go through the city, I remember I'm from 79th, I'll be Jack 79. 79. Oh, can y'all hear me? You come in, sweetheart. 79th was white as snow. I love your patent legs jacket. What's your name? Shout out to Mindy with the DeMar DeRozan jersey.
You gotta talk about the white flag too.
Oh, talk about
You got it. And with all that, with the expansion, and mind you, I'm from the hundreds. That's a whole different area than even L is talking. We all from the hundreds. What that means is we're way south. So I'm from the south side of Chicago, almost borderline of the south type vibe. So this was uncharted territory back in the days when he's talking about. This was considered like the suburbs, unsettled areas of the city. And well, my family's all super mixed up. Like you talk about a melting pot, I am the melting pot. You know what I'm saying? And my great granddad was very fair skinned, mixed man. My great grandma was a beautiful black woman. They moved to 97th and Princeton. That's way south. It was nothing but dirt roads and about 3 homes on the block. He moved in the house. It was a couple other white people on the block. And they saw my great grandmother, beautiful black woman, outside tending to the lawn and stuff, doing her thing. And they told my great granddad, wow, she's taking really good care. You got really good help there. That's his wife. Basically talking about her like she's some kind of like house servant. You know what I'm saying? So that was the vibes. Like, this is what, 2 generations ago. So this ain't way back in the 1800s. This is Chicago right here. This is the epicenter of racial tension in America right here.
and it absolutely. And it,
Like 1 second, like for example, my mom, who's also, a very fair-skinned, mixed person, grew up in this area. Indeed, like mixed gang. What up? Like we all won though. You couldn't go past Western if you were black. You could not go past Western if you were black. Western Avenue, and this is where I grew up playing ball. I grew up right there playing right there where I grew up, pretty much on Western. My parents' generation, they couldn't go if you were black. That's how it was. That's Beverly. I grew up in Beverly. That's a traditionally Irish neighborhood now, very mixed. But that's the vibes over here.
and let's put it in context. They want to blame Chief Keef for all these kids for fucking everything up. This is systemic. We inherited this from our parents, our grandparents that came here when Chicago wasn't the haven for blacks. But shit, motherfucker getting hit in the head with a brick, getting shot at in Virginia, getting beat the fuck up in Louisiana, saying nigga come out, killing a 15-year-old, 13-year-old in Mississippi felt like Chicago was the wave. In reality, Chicago was worse. We are dealing, and look, I'm not anti-white. I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-progression. And the reality is, pro-human. And the reality is, we're in America. I speak English. I'm not English. That's just what that is. So when we try to criticize drill, people like, in this interview, we're going to teach the people, bro, because the drill shit is a self-hate mechanism based off of these dichotomies that happen.